How's it going living in Boulder, you know what I'm saying? It's the 6th of February, 2017, 19, at 9 o'clock in the morning, I think. Let's see here for sure. I was pretty sure it was 9. 9:20 in the morning. I yesterday I did a thing about the same side. Hey, whoo! I did a video about the same time, and then I went to sleep. Got up at I think right before dark or something, so maybe 6 hours. I don't know, but I'm kind of burnt out a little bit on working. Maybe I should lie down, take a break. I was working on Euripides, all the books. He has 10 books, and each book has 400 chapters on it. So 400 times 10, that's 4,000 that I have to put in there, or thereabouts. And then I'm on book 9 now, 150 up on 9, so I'm coming on in the end. I thought I'd be done on this day's work. I don't know. No, I know I won't, but definitely tomorrow. And then, so that's Euripides. I already did Sophocles, and then it's Aeschylus, and then I'm done with the 3 Greek tragedians. One of those guys had 60 plays back in the day before they lost it. Yeah, and then I get to go and I think I'll do Augustan Histories next, and then some of the other ones. Oh, and then there's another one. I think it's Paul or something that I have to do. Yeah, so I'm going doing it. I'll be doing it at a good clip, but there are some to go still. So I was listening to Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, and I think I just finished book 2. So I was doing book 1 and book 2. Now I'm going to go on to book 3. Book 3 is the biggest book of Decline and Fall. It's 3,300 pages. Yeah, we're in post-Rome right now and stuff. I don't really have that much to talk about it right now. I'm really, I've been high, smoking weed. It's working. The work that I'm doing now is really good for working on the website, because it's totally mind-numbing, but it's not as easy as riding a bike. Exercising, that'd be the easiest. But yeah, I'm getting into it. I'm not happy with how it looks though. I need to attach dates to each and every one of my. I think that's going to be, as soon as I'm done with these books, I'm going to attach dates to each and every one of the chapters involving history of my website, because I have to know. That's how I think of history, in terms of a decade. I want to get really good at the biweekly history test. That's my goal in life. If any person who's fortunate enough to have interests and hobbies that they can put enough time into, I think everybody kind of finds something to revolve around. Like with history, I revolve around Rome, and especially the city of Rome. But in terms of my life mission, I think I'm going to end up revolving around the biweekly history test. That's the best way to get people to be interested in education. You just do the challenge and you do it yourself, and then you try to get everybody to do it every 2 weeks. You every once a minute, for an hour, once a minute, you do a new random from the random number generator decade that you talk about from history, and then you critique yourself and grade yourself at the end of it, which would take more than the actual hour, or you just do it and then you give yourself a rough critique. I want to figure out a way to. Everything I do is something that anybody could do on a little bit of time. But anyways, I'll talk about that later. Dang, I'm yawning a lot. I wasn't yawning as much before I started talking about. I think that means I need to maybe lie down a little bit. Okay, peace out.